if you could give like a business owner one
Yeah.
tip on how to get started with this, what would you say?
Oh, well, I'm biased because I don't know if I told you, I've actually developed a product to do exactly what you just said. So a lot of my customers
I,
are
I was
using,
gonna ask if we could talk about that for sure.
yeah, yeah. Maybe it's a good segue. So not trying to sell, but
Yeah.
one of the things I've learned when talking to customers is they've got all their data spread across like 50 different systems, Slack, PDFs,
Hmm.
Google Drive, whatever it is. And they would love to have a single place where they could just ask a quick question, get the answer back, and get
Hmm.
a link to where that answer came from. I've heard this across like 50 different customer discovery calls. So I basically started building something that could do this. And so, now I've got customers who are using my tool, which is a chatbot that's connected to all of their data sources. And they basically just ask the questions of the chatbot. It goes out, it finds where that answer is from their data source, and it comes back and gives them the answer and a link to where that answer came from. Maybe it was from a PDF, or maybe it was from their Slack historical messages or their Google Drive. And this is, it's saving my customers a good amount of time when it comes to research and when it comes to customer service. A lot of folks, what they do is they use this tool during sales calls or customer touch bases where they're talking to a customer and the customer might ask them some really obscure, nuanced question like customers tend to do.
Hmm.
And instead
Hmm.
of now having to say, well, I'll get back to you, and then spending 2 hours to try to find that answer, they'll just ask the bot and then it'll come back with a quick answer and they can tell their customers, hey, here's what you're looking for. So there's
Hmm.
so many ways you can use AI. This is just one where you can improve your operations and your productivity by basically cutting down the amount of time it takes to search for something. But you can also do things like I mentioned, which is if you've got an engineering